everybody, welcome back to Sticky Floor Friday, the internet movie show that survived yet another Twilight movie. And you know, I've got more to say about this piece of junk, these two guys on it. Yeah, where were you when I was sitting in the theater bored to death, you son of a bitch? Fine, we'll talk about your movie. Hey, can you believe it? There is a new Predator movie after 20 years. We're finally getting a proper sequel. Now, I am a huge Predator fan. Love that movie. It's one of the great Arnold movies. It's one of the great sci-fi action movies. And the only film powerful enough to hold Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers on screen at the same time. That's powerful. Now, I love every bit of that movie, but here's 3 of my favorite moments.
You son of a bitch.
I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun.
It's funny, Bill Duke and I actually shop at the same Ralph's grocery store, and every time I see him, I want to go up to him and just be like, dude, I love everything you do in Predator. Except for the fact that he is gigantic, and I'm afraid he will just squish me like an orange. Actually, I've seen him squeezing oranges at the grocery store, and he's surprisingly delicate. I don't know why I'm so nervous about it. You know what, this is getting way off topic. We're here to talk Predator. I love Predator. I even like Predator 2, Escape from L.A. It's got Danny Glover with bread and butter as a cop chasing down a predator. What's not to love about that movie? It's got Gary Busey. It strays enough from the original, and it keeps it gory, and I don't know. I like that movie. So, screw you. But then, of course, things went way downhill, and we got AVP, Alien vs. Predator. Terrible, awful movie that had a human joining forces with a predator, and I think at one point making out to defeat the aliens. Awful. And then, even more atrocious, AVPR, Aliens vs. Predator, Requiem, a movie that was on such a low budget, I don't even think they had lights to shoot that movie, because I can't see a damn thing. I don't know anything that's happening in that movie. It is so pitch dark, stupid. So now here we are. Robert Rodriguez swooping in to resurrect the Predator franchise. And I gotta admit, I'm not the biggest Rodriguez fan. I've liked exactly one of his movies in the past 10 years, Sin City. And I just feel like he hasn't reached his potential yet. But here he is, showing some faith in the Predator franchise, trying to bring it back to its roots of, you know, hunters going after a weaker species for sport. I mean, that sounds great. And I really think that he's trying to be faithful to the original, which is exciting. And as a bonus, not even expected, we have a pretty good cast here. We've got Adrian Broadnose, we've got Lawrence Fishburne, Danny Trejo, Topher Grace. I mean, you don't even expect that in a franchise that's 20 years old. Even longer than that, 25 years old. It's crazy. So is it possible? Could we finally have a good Predator? I got a good feeling about it. I'm going with it. Okay, next up is Despicable Me, an animated film about, well, I didn't really know until just recently, because the trailers for this movie were so confusing. The first 3 had nothing to do with what this movie was about. It wasn't until the fourth trailer that we finally understood that it's about a supervillain who has to raise 3 orphans while battling a superhero. And it actually looks pretty good. It's getting great reviews, of course, as all animated movies do. Top-notch voice cast: Steve Carell, Kristen Wiig, Russell Brand, Jason Segel. Pretty much anybody that's funny right now is in the movie. So, I guess, if you've already seen Toy Story 3, you might as well check out Despicable Me. Alright, let's recap. I'm taking a chance on Predators, and go see Despicable Me if you've already seen Toy Story 3. Oh, what? I can't recommend another movie just because you have a movie coming out? Give me a break. You haven't had a good movie in 20 years. I'm not putting all my eggs in your basket, you ugly mother.